Hi guys. So the other day I was totally craving some orange chicken and I didn't even have any oranges, but I'm gonna tell you what I did and it came out delicious. So we're gonna make some homemade orange chicken today. Now here I have some chicken breast that I cut up into bite-sized pieces. I have about 1 pound to 1.5 pounds. Now you can use chicken thighs if you want a more juicier meat. I like my meat a little dry, so I'm using chicken breast. Now to my bowl, I'm gonna go ahead and add my egg. I'm gonna add in my seasonings, which is my black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and salt. Next, we're going to go ahead and mix this really well. You want to really break up that egg. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add in about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. And then we're going to continue to mix this really well. Now here is my flour and my cornstarch. We're going to go ahead and whisk that together. Now for the sauce, you're going to need some minced garlic. You're going to need some soy sauce. Now you're going to need some orange juice from some fresh oranges. If you don't have any oranges, girl, use some Cuties. If you have kids, use some Cuties. I used Cuties and it came out delicious. You also want the zest from a lemon or your orange. You're going to need some brown sugar. You're going to need a little bit of white vinegar, and then you're going to take a little bit of cornstarch and a little bit of water, and you're going to mix it together, and it's going to make a slurry. This is what's going to thicken up our sauce. So we're going to set everything aside for our sauce, and we're going to go ahead and fry up our chicken. Now you want to get your oil nice and hot, and you want to go ahead and take some of your chicken. You want to do it in batches. You want to fry it in batches, because if you overcrowd your pan, it's not going to get nice and crispy. So go ahead and dredge it in batches and fry it in batches. So guys, we're going to go ahead and double fry this chicken because we want it to get super crispy, so when we put that sauce on there, it doesn't sog up. So we're only going to because I'm using chicken breast and it cooks fast, I'm only going to let this chicken cook for a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to take it out. Now it's actually done right here, but it's not crispy, it's not golden brown. So we're going to go ahead and take it out, and we're going to let it drain. It's nice and pale, girl. It needs some color on it. And then we're going to go ahead and sit that aside to drain while we fry up our second batch of chicken. After the second batch of chicken is done, you want to let your oil come back up to the temperature it needs to be. You want it to be nice and hot. Girl, I don't know what temperature. You just want to bring your oil back up till it's nice and hot. And then you're going to go ahead and just dump all your chicken in there. Now it's going to get pretty crisp. It's going to get crispy and brown pretty quickly. So you want to watch it and you want to keep it moving. Double frying your chicken always makes it super crispy, you guys. Look at that. So crunchy. Girl, that's crunchy. My lighting is horrible. I had the lights a little bit too bright in this video. But yeah, as you can see, when you double fry your chicken, you're only and we're honestly leaving the chicken in the oil for the second time. We're only leaving it in there for a few seconds, just until you start to see it get crispy and brown. It only takes a few seconds when you're double frying your chicken, and on that second go around in that oil, girl, it's done in no time. So now we're going to set our chicken aside to drain while we make our sauce in a skillet. I added a little bit of oil and I added in my garlic, and I'm going to let that kind of warm up and get nice and toasty. Next, I added my orange/cutie juice. And then I'm going to add in my soy sauce and my brown sugar. I'm going to let this start to warm up and let my sugar dissolve. Next, I added in my lemon zest. I'm going to add in my white vinegar. I also added in a pinch of red pepper flakes and some ginger powder. And then we're going to go ahead and add in our cornstarch and water slurry, which is going to quickly thicken up the sauce. It's going to make it nice and thick. You don't want your sauce to be too runny because it's just going to make your chicken soggy. So you want a nice, thick glaze. And now all we have to do is toss it in the sauce. Now I did cook a little bit too much chicken, or I can say I didn't make enough sauce, but it was really good, you guys. It was perfect for me. I don't like it drowning in sauce. You guys, this cutie orange chicken was so freaking delicious, especially the next day. For some reason, I popped the leftovers in the air fryer. That chicken got nice and like candied and crispy. Girl, you talking about, and I don't even like leftovers. I do not. But the air fryer has changed the game for leftovers. So good, you guys. Yum.